Hello, you guys. All right, there we go. Hello, you guys. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? I pray that everybody is doing amazing, awesome this Friday evening. As always, we are here, except for a quick exception of last week. We are here every single Friday at 7 o'clock Central Time, upfronting you, bringing you books, bringing you things that are going on in the KRC bookstore. It's in the book brand, whether it's the show, whether it is the awards, whether it is, something that we're supporting another fellow business owner, author, entrepreneur with. We are here to keep you abreast of what's going on because we are about to change. We want to see our biggest hashtag that we float around is hashtag support. And so with that, it says that you cannot expect support without being supportive. So I'm hoping everybody can hear me because I'm having a few issues with my equipment. Okay, awesome. It looks like I'm able to be heard today. Last week I had some bumps. We did the It's in a Book award. That's something I am still on cloud nine about. Um, I want to say to anybody that plans events, puts events together, never done them, want to do them, wherever it is, I got respect for those who have done them, and I have advice for those who want to do them, respect for those who want to do them. Do not go into that thing with your eyes wide shut. It is so many different moving parts to any event you may have, whether it's a small event or big event. It's so many different moving parts. And so this was the second annual event that was hosted by KRC Bookstore. It's in a Book platform, and this was called It's in a Book Awards. And so we did that, and we awarded people in person. We called out people's names who was not able to be there because of traveling. They don't live immediately in the city, but we still want to commend them and pat them on the back and let them know we appreciate everything they do. Although some of them wasn't able to be on with us, we still called their name. We still showed their award out. They just did not get an opportunity right then and there to be able to get on and um, do their talk, whether it's acceptance speech or telling something that they're doing, promote whatever something that they're doing. We want to give them that platform to be come on and talk on It's in the Book show. So this is the opportunity we have for amazing award recipients. Each one of them, I know them in different capacities, whether it's knowing them personally, or knowing them business wise and just following them what they're doing. We feel very, very honored to be the honor of these award recipients. So I did not introduce myself. My name is Tammy Martin, and I am your host for tonight for the It's in the Book show. Thank you so much for getting on with us. Thank you so much to the authors who are in the green room waiting patiently. I'm not going to go too far into anything. I'm going to run a quick commercial and then we're going to bring one of our recipients up because of time constrictions. And we understand that we're in Central. Whether you're in Pacific or you're in Eastern, your timing is a little off because it's different. Our timing is different. If I'm saying 7 o'clock here and it's 8 o'clock somewhere else, you're doing something different than what you will be doing at 7 o'clock. So we want to be to open up that platform for this young lady. Let me go ahead and run a really quick commercial, and then we're going to roll out. We are going to bring on Miss Heather Robertson. So let's go ahead and run a really, really fast commercial, and then we're going to bring her up to present her award to her and allow her to talk about the things that she's doing. If I could ever find my commercial.
After looking at this, I know what you need. You need A Taste of Love. And be sure to follow up with Dr. Love at www.atasteoflove.love. After all, I am the only doctor who prescribes wine.
Hey, I'm back. That was coming from the Love Doctor. Um, Beautiful young lady. She has a very, very prominent um, wine line that there it is. Okay. I was just study talking and my mic was not on. I got to remember to look down before I start talking. So we're going to bring Miss Heather Robinson up.
Hi,
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? My mic is on. Can you hear me?
Oh, there it is. I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Welcome to the It's in the Book show. Congratulations for the It's in the Book award that we are presenting to you. You can see
Woo!
that girl, and you see
All
that girl.
right.
I didn't got out my light, so but this is it says It's in the Book award Heather Robertson devotional. And down at the bottom, it says, thank you for your great work for our community. Because that's what this platform is about building the community through books and through other avenues. So I'm going to scoot on out your way and give you the floor.
Wow. Well, first of all, Tammy, I want to thank you for this awesome award and for the opportunity to be on your show. I'm not going to be before you guys long because I know, just like Tammy said, everybody's in different time zones. But I did want to get on here real quick and I just wanted to thank whoever it was that nominated me because I don't know who nominated me. I wanted to thank Shamika, Lord. In my mind, I'm thinking it was her that nominated me, but I can't really call that because I don't know. But I do want to thank Tammy again for this opportunity. And the devotional that I'm actually being awarded for is Words of Reflection, a 30-day devotional unto the Lord. And this was something that I actually wrote while I was on bed rest from a surgery. So, about 4 years ago, I used to send out thought for the day and thought for the evening to all contacts in my phone every day without fail for about a year. So, when I went on bed rest, the Lord said it's time to turn those into a devotional. Never written a devotional, never had the desire to. But now that it's out, a lot of people are saying that it was well done, and I'm getting a lot of good feedback. I am going to quickly introduce myself. My name is Heather Robinson. I'm the CEO and founder of Anointed to Write. It is a writing, editing, typesetting, and self publishing company with you in mind. I am also a 3-time self published author, now a 3-time award winning author. I am also a personal relationship coach, and I am a speaker. I don't know how many of you guys have this, but my intro statement is that I position aspiring authors and speakers to pinpoint their pain points so that they can begin the healing process by sharing their story in a book, on a stage, or through educating. If you want to contact me, my contact information is anointed, the number 2right.com. And when you go to my website, all of my social media handles will be there. I thank you guys so much for your time. And Tammy, again, I thank you so much for the award and this opportunity.
Yes, ma'am. Let me make sure my volume's on. Okay, it looks like it's on. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for accepting. I was excited when I was I think she may have had to drop off. Um, that's her award. Um, I was excited when I had the opportunity to honor her because I've seen her in different capacities, and we're actually working on some of the same platforms. You know, this business world is a very, very small world. And then when you narrow them down to authors or people who are in that particular capacity where they are behind the scenes making it come to fruition, giving the visualization to it, the marketing side of it, that world becomes even smaller. And especially when you get into more demographics, more specific. You're talking about Black authors, Black distributors, Black publishers. Oh my God, that world just gets extremely small, almost like a pen. A lot of people I have the opportunity to come across, and this young lady I have came across her, so I have got the opportunity to see her in her capacity, and knowing what she's about, and knowing that it's just not the hype, it's the real deal. So this award was thank you for your great work for our community. So I wanted to do something really, really special this particular year. When you do these particular things, they have a certain bubble of a price, and so when you want to do other things and go beyond that, it's additional cost. And I could not give out any award without that special message on there, because it's in a book. KRC Bookstore is about the community. It's about building the community. Our Bible teaches us, my people perish due to the lack of knowledge. Where does knowledge come from? It comes from the book. So that's where the idea, and because of my age, some things that I grew up seeing, that's where that came from. That came birth from that is in the book, because I believe that everything and anything can be found in the book. You just have to find the right book. So that is Miss Heather Robertson. Let me go ahead and slide over to the really quick commercial, and then I am going to be back. Let's see who I have on with me. Okay, I have the other three authors on. Like I said, I was a little fearful because of the time zone. So we have Miss Tyneisha Reed. Again, I've worked with her on a different capacity. Miss Sandra E. Jackson, and Mr. Kenneth Brown. We're going to be back with them. Let's jump into a real quick commercial, and then we'll be back with Miss Sandra E. Jackson. If I can figure this out, I am still tired. From traveling and so forth. So I took my RV down there with me. So I'm going to let y'all see about Mr. Samuel A. Jackson, beautiful young man. Let me let you see about his
Not
book.
All Meets the Eye, written by Samuel A. Jackson. Order a copy of this book by author Samuel A. Jackson. His daughter is asking many people to buy her daddy's book on Amazon the end of August 2023. It is guaranteed to stir your heart with a message written from the glory of God. Endorsed by Pastor Sammy L. Jackson. This book was written to share God's word through experiences. We are about God's business. We invite you to support Christians Merging Together Ministry Foundations who endorse this book. Not All Meets the Eye, written by Samuel A. Jackson.
Um, I do apologize for the long delay if it's looking like a delay on your side. I'm still here in the commercial run, so I want to make sure that I'm not talking when it's mute. So often I do that. But hey, when you wear many, many hats, especially when you're starting out with a new platform or something that you're trying to build on, it caused you. And I say these things, too, because I'm hoping, it's the author out there, or business owner out there, that you'll catch what I'm saying. Um, as a business owner or author, what have you, a lot of times you wear very, very many hats. And so I love being transparent. I laugh at myself when I mess up. When I had one interview, matter of fact, one of the ladies that is on here, was with me when I had an interview, and my volume just went completely off. I could not get not one of my devices. And I have 3, 4 devices or what have you. I couldn't get none of them to come. So I simply just laughed. I did not take it, hard. I did not allow it to upset me, because I just trust. I trust in the process, no matter what it looks like. I didn't do it on purpose. It was just something that happened. So I say that to try to encourage and inspire somebody who is in that predicament, and it seems like everything is going wrong. And even that, you can take that practically. Everything is going wrong in your life. Don't give up. Don't get frustrated. Don't get flustered. Just, roll with the punches or what have you. And sometimes those punches are harder to take than others, but nevertheless, my thing is, as long as I look to my Father, which art in heaven, I know it'll be all right. Yeah. So, all right, all right. Let's go ahead and get talking to Miss Sandra E. Jackson.
Well, I like the way you did that.
Hey, how are you doing?
I am doing amazing today. I thank God for life, health, and strength. How about yourself?
Hey, I am there. I'm there. I am here. I thank God that I'm here. And I want to thank you so much for, accepting, um, allow me to honor you. That's just, sometimes people would, honor people, and they feel like they should have some gratitude for them. But I just thank you for allowing me to honor you and to be here. And I thank God for giving me the ability to get in front of people and reward people. No matter how small it seems that what you're doing or how big it is, it's great. So, and I'm kind of stalling because I'm trying to look. I'll look for it again. I'm transparent. And when I make a mistake, baby, I laugh at myself and I will be transparent. Sometimes I think I'm too transparent. But I was stalling so I could go look in the box because I've been back here about a week or what have you. So I still have the opportunity to, undo a lot of stuff. But that is you. I'm
Oh,
thinking I got a shower here. Are you able to see that?
I can see it. It is beautiful, and I am totally grateful for you, Tammy, for the recognition. And I am humbled and honored. And I will continue striving for excellence in everything that I do. You know, um, it's a privilege and an honor to be able to contribute work, you know, projects and, you know, pieces of what God has mandated for me to do to the world. And I take it um, as a privilege for God to count me worthy to do what I do. And for people that recognize me and what I do, that's a bonus. That's God saying I approve through people on the planet. Um, why do I do what I do? Because He said, write the vision and make it plain on tables that He may run who reads it. And so in every book, there are some hidden tools and tips and strategies for us to better ourselves. And so I sprinkle a little wisdom in every last one of my books so the world can be a better place to live. This book that you have honored me for, Raising Children Isn't Easy. And how many agree with that? But the catcher is but it's worth it. But it's worth it. But it's worth it. If you hold on just a little while longer, you will reap the benefits. You know, I was just at a convention, the PCAFI convention, which was off the chain. All right. And my daughter drove up separately from me. But being a parent is amazing.
Yeah.
I went my way, she went her way. And when I met her in the hall, she said, "Here, Mom, here's some Garrett's popcorn I bought you." Those
Wow.
are the rewards you get after raising your children, after staying awake at night all night long,
Yeah.
after, dealing with unbearable rashes and teething and changing diapers from all kind
Mhm.
of incidents that happen, especially when you're on your way out the door to go to church and they mess
Yeah.
up. Those frustrated moments that cause you as parents to say, wow, am I really a parent? Can I do this? Am I made of the good stuff? Can I teach my children? Will my children turn out to be productive citizens for the United States of America? Will they be saved, sanctified, Pentecostal? Whatever the case may be, I am out here just telling people, parents, that you can make it. Just keep on
Yeah.
holding on. I'm also a coach. I will be certified soon, and I'm ecstatic about that. Ecstatic coaching. I want you to look for it because everybody need a coach. Everybody. I don't care what business you're in. You're not above a coach. A coach can help align you and stand aside beside you to help you become better. And so, if you want me to coach you, come on, come on, come on. I'm here ready to take you to your next level. So, Tammy, it's an honor just to be here tonight. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Sandra. Um, I'm definitely am going to be, um, working with you with some things and so forth. Um, so best wishes with everything. Everybody's award will be shipped out while it's fresh on my mind in at least 4 weeks. I'm gonna get everybody all shipped out, confirming addresses and so forth. And so you definitely would see, Miss Sandra again here on, different capacities and so forth. Um, if like she said, everybody needs a coach, no matter where you at, even as strong in faith that I am, I've always leaned on God, but I know that we are designed to desire, you know, um, you know, um, human compassion, to designed to have human interactions. And so this is what that is. You have somebody to talk to you, about your business and the different things that you're doing. And when things are rough, somebody to pick you up and encourage you. So that's what your coach is. Your coach is your rah. Everybody needs that. I don't care how hard and so forth you are. Everybody needs that. So thank you so much, Miss Sandra. I'm
You're
looking forward to
welcome.
working with you.
Yes,
And you have a
ma'am.
very, and tell us again one more time how we can get in touch with
All right. So I am also a host on Sandra's Authors Forum talk show. If you want to promote yourself, I am there weekly, Thursday. Every Thursday at 8 o'clock, I interview the Les Brown on my show. So you know it's quality, right?
you.
Come on
Yes.
and promote your products. If you have a t shirt, if you have a book, if you have a business, if you're a married couple and you want to share your marriage with others. I do marriage symposium as well. Whatever you're doing, I am your girl, and I will treat you well for a whole hour. You can reach me. I'm revamping my website. It is amazing. But you can reach me on my website right now, sandrarumpf.com, and I believe it will be in the everything will be in the comment section. Also, you can reach me at area code 317-900-1149. You can reach me via email at journeyintopurpose22@gmail.com. Or you can reach me on Facebook under Sandra Rumpf Jackson. There is a Facebook page for my talk show. We come on the radio, on TV, we come on many platforms all at once. We have various destinations. We're on Twitch, YouTube, and just various platforms. You can reach out to me any way you want, and I will definitely respond to you.
Oh, well, yes, ma'am. We definitely gotta make ourselves accessible to for people to, find us out there, no matter where we're at. So, Sandra E. Jackson,
That is
thank you
pretty.
so much for
Thank
awesome
you.
all that
Yes.
you do, and I look forward to working with you on many other projects.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I have a new one coming out actually next month. Well, this month is August. Oh my gosh. So, in the middle of August, I have another project coming out, and it is Daily Sprinkles of Wisdom. And I'm excited about this project. I revamped it from Tidbits of Wisdom. So, it's just a little tweak in there, but it is awesome. And then I have an anthology that will be coming out next year, volume 2, for raising children is not easy, but it's worth it. So if you want to get on the bandwagon and write about, provide the world with tips and strategies and tools of how to raise children, feel free to reach out to me and we will sign you up.
Awesome, awesome, and amazing. Thank you so much, Miss Sandra. You have a very blessed day, and I'll be talking to you later.
Thank you so much. And thank you to my audience. May God bless you.
Yes, ma'am. All right, you guys. That is her website down there. In regards to it, and then we're gonna put that up there so she can, get the world can see this is how you're supposed to support one another. This is real, true support. You know. So, yes, ma'am, indeed. So I want to thank y'all so much, and we're gonna do a really quick commercial, and then we're gonna bring Mr. Kenneth up. All right, you guys. I'm a little slow on the intake, guys, but I do apologize. Be back with you.
YMRE Media.
You don't know what love is if you don't put up a fight, and you don't know what love is if you don't.
All right, you guys, I am back. I am back again. Like I said, I'm a little on the slow intake right there. I'm still kind of catching up and so forth, and I'm about to jump on the road again to go to San Antonio for another event. So keep me uplifted in your prayers. So we're gonna bring up Mr. Kenneth Brown for young adults. Hey, hey, hey!
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing. I'm blessed and I'm great.
I am
Thank you.
assuming that you're talking. The way my stuff is set up, it does weird things. So sometimes I can't hear you. But this is your award,
Wonderful, wonderful.
and we want to thank you so much in your capacity. If you, we gonna open the floor up, and I'm gonna scooch on out the way so you can talk about this book and talk about how this award is making you feel, because we want to make sure that our authors, and especially our Black authors, get what they need by letting them know we appreciate them. Thank you for your great work for our community.
All right. Yes, ma'am. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and drop this. As soon as this award show happened, well, as soon as you gave me the text, the very next day I got my award for the other book award I won. So I'm pretty much a two-time award-winning author. Um, So my novel is called Path of the Lion: Rising Kingdom, Part One: The Birthright. Um, Kenneth Brown is my name, but my pen name is KT Brown. Um, this is the cover of the novel. I have the seal here for the other book award I won, which is the Bright Light Book Award. Uh, I would show, well, I could. I don't know if I have the time to show the characters, but this my novel is is YA through Afrofuturism. The protagonist, he's a young king. Well, he's a young prince named Moses Azanwa, who is pretty much chosen to save his nation. But first, he have to obtain the birthright from his older brother, who was born with it. So I kind of added some biblical elements to the novel as well. um, Outside of that, I'm an educator. I teach English at Blackville Hilda High School in Barnwell County. That's in South Carolina. A little small town, and I'm based in Orangeburg, South Carolina. But I'm definitely grateful for this award. I mean, I'm still at like a high of winning the other book award, and I remember Tammy. As soon as I won the Bright Light Book Award, Tammy called me and said I'm a recipient of this award. So I'm just humble and I'm just blessed, you know. I'm just grateful. I thank the Most High. I thank the Most High God. I thank my special thank you to my wife. You know, she's my greatest support. I think she's the one that nominated me for this award, and you know, both of us probably forgot all about it until I got the call. Uh, there's many other people I would like to thank. I mean, it's a long list, from my mentor Jeff Harbach, when I was at Converse University's MFA program, low residency, my spiritual elders, my dad, my father, who pushed me since elementary school. Hard discipline, but you know, it made me into he made me into the man I am today. Um, and like I said, it's many people I would like to thank. Even the Columbia Writers Alliance, Miss Jerlene Noble, for her support over the years. But that's I think that's pretty much all I have to say. It's been a long day. I'm started back work, and man, being
Yes,
an
sir.
educator is not easy.
Yes, sir. Definitely, you was on. Y'all was on not spring break, summer break, and so now it's time to go back
Yep,
to get
time to
back
go
into the
back.
class. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
can I add one more thing?
Yes,
I do have new material coming out. Me and my artist, we're going to drop a character description book based off the novel Path of the Lion. Um, this book, you'll be able to see the characters. Um, you'll be able to actually view the characters, and as well as it's going to be like a profile, so you'll be able to understand the characters better. And also, I'll be dropping part two this fall as well. So I just wanted to
awesome,
add that as well.
awesome, awesome. Congratulations on that. Um, I've had a young lady that I follow, and she says, write a book, write another book. So you always want to, have some, even if you're talking about the same thing, or leaving people with a cliffhanger. And so now you got to pick them back up and keep them going and so forth. So, thank you so much for, all that you do. I am extremely blessed that I was able to be, the highlight of the highlight. It's just a
Mhm.
beautiful thing when you being rewarded, and you get a reward again because it gives you that confirmation. Because first time it's like, okay, I got a reward, and now I got another award. So I got to be doing
Yeah,
something that's worthy to be shared with the world, not necessarily just worthy, but worthy to be shared with the world. If
right.
it's part of life, it's worthy. So thank you so much, and I always get excited and love the fact that when I am able to see a black man come and do something great, So for the particular award event, we had some amazing hosts that came out, two young men. I invited them out. I said, "Hey, I need you to come host. Hey, I need you to come MC." And they did
Mhm.
not hesitate. There wasn't no, hold on, I'll get back with you in a month,
Yeah,
dragging. They was like immediately, they was like, sure, we'll come out here and awards, come out there and host the awards. And they did an amazing job. I could not have done it without them, among some other people that was helping along the line. So I learned a very well learned lesson. want to do something big, you definitely want to have somebody on your team that's going to support you and keep it going. You know, even if they're putting their spin on it, you know, it's always good to have support and a rah rah team and somebody to say you can delegate this responsibility to. So thank you so much, Mr. Keelan Robertson, as well as Mr. Archie J. Jenkins. So I always enjoy, seeing our black men when they're doing great things. So, Mr. Kenna,
Thank you.
thank you so much for what you do. Mr. Kenneth Brown, talking to those young adults. That's our
Oh yes,
future, them young adults. So, thank you for your great work for our community. So,
thank you.
we look forward to seeing the new projects coming out and anything else that you have going along. If you're out there watching, you're looking, please make sure you go back and you follow these young men, us young men and these young women, Miss Heather Robinson, Miss Sandra E. Jackson, and definitely last not least, Mr. Kenneth Brown. Now we have one more um, author that is coming on with us. So I'm going to just play a really quick commercial, and hopefully I don't, days out, but I'll play a really quick commercial, and then we'll get back with Miss Tyneisha Reed. All right, my my system don't seem to be doing like it normally supposed to do, but nevertheless, hey, I roll with the punches, like I say many, many, many times. So let me go ahead and get y'all a commercial, and I'll be back with y'all.
After looking at this, I know what you need. You need a taste of love. And be sure to follow up with Dr. Love at www.atasteoflove.love. After all, I am the only doctor who prescribes wine.
Say. So, anyways, thank you so much for joining us on today. It's in a Book show where we have some of the recipients of the It's in the Book Awards. What does It's in the Book stand for? It says that anything and everything can be found in a book. You just have to find the right book. And so that's what this particular platform is all about. This is what I do this for because our Bible teaches us that my people perish due to the lack of knowledge. Where is knowledge? Knowledge is in the book. So we're gonna have Miss Tyneisha come on with us, our final award recipient for the night. Next week we have four more that's gonna be hopefully go ahead and come on and they can accept that award. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get Miss Tyneisha. Hey, hey, hi.
Hey, Queen, how are you?
How are you? I'm I am doing excellent. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you
Thank
was able to get on with us, and so I can give you this award because I know some of the many things you do, and I may not know all what you're doing that's out there that's great, but I know some of what you're doing. Miss Tyneisha Reed, she is the visionary of the anthology. I Am Queen. She allowed God to step in and tell her that okay, it's time, it's time. And then she allowed him to leave her to find the many women. Well, I'm not gonna tell her story because I can tell her whole story, but you know what? You can't tell it like I can tell it what God has done for me. I'm gonna go ahead and smooch on out the way so we can let her tell it. Like I can't tell it what God has did for her.
Yes, ma'am. And amen. First off, I want to say thank you so much, Miss Tammy, for having me on your platform once again. And thank you for this prestigious award and for acknowledging the work that myself and other entrepreneurs, authors, put in to help our communities. We don't do it for the awards. We don't do it for the the spotlight. We do it to try to make our communities a better place. And once you make your community a better place and you push people out there into the world, and in turn, the world becomes a better place. So that's my purpose and my plan, is to put amazing stories out there, and continue to allow people to tell their testimonies, and me to tell my testimony, in hopes that it could help somebody so they could heal, grow, and get delivered from whatever it is that they're experiencing, so they could become a better person, and in turn make the world a better place. So I thank you so much for acknowledging the fact that we are doing those things, and that we are doing a great job in your eyes. So I really appreciate you, and kudos to you. The book that I was awarded the award for is this book. It's called I Am Queen Anthology, and it is an anthology book that has 22 different authors in it, all women queens. And in the story, they each have their own chapter, and they're telling about what they experienced and how they overcame those very things and became the queens that they are today. It is a dynamic book, and I just want to thank each and every one of them for agreeing to be a part of it, and for having the courage and the strength to tell their stories and share it with the world, in hopes that the healing and deliverance that came from reading their stories could help make the world a better place. So I want to thank them. It's an amazing book. I love it. I can see bits and pieces of myself throughout the stories in the book, and I just want to encourage people to, read these anthologies and see what they're all about. It's some really good stuff in these books, and it could really help you get the breakthrough that you need. I am an author myself of 4 books. I am a writing coach. I actually help people write their stories. I'm a mentor, a motivational speaker, an educator, a queen, a wife, and a mother. So I serve many roles, serve many different people, but I do it all to make sure that God gets the glory. And like I said earlier, to ensure that I'm helping to make this world a better place. And that's all I have in a nutshell for you.
Unmute. There it is. Thank you so much, Tyneisha, for taking on the task bringing together ladies from different areas, different walks of life, to put together a great and amazing book, I Am Queen Anthology. So I had the pleasure of having you ladies on in April. So that's why when the nomination came through, I was like, yes, ma'am, for sure, heads down, because I know what these ladies are about in me. And it's not the cattiness of it, it's not the ugliness of it that people will want to show society about us. It's real sisterhood. I see these ladies, when one is doing something, they all rally behind them. They like it, and they send in encouraging words when something is going in disarray in their life. These ladies jump up there and they get it behind them. We praying for you. We keep you uplifted in prayer. And that's what it's all about. A lot of those things that we do for people that can really, 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 really make the impact does not require you to spend not one thin dime. And so for me, that's what's about. It's that support. So thank you for what you're doing. Um, thank you. And I look forward to seeing many, many more things for you. I see the tours. I see the other ladies getting out there doing their thing, and the support there. So thank you for starting a trend that, something that needs to keep trending. We see all these other things trending on all these different social medias, but can we trend support? So thank you so much, Miss Tyneisha.
You are welcome.
Yes,
And I forgot. I forgot to mention how you could get in touch with me. You can email me at iamqueen465@gmail.com. You can visit my website, www.iamqueen.net. You can visit my Facebook page, Tyneisha Renee Reed, or I Am Queen, and my Instagram, Tyneisha_Renee_Reed. I think I covered everything. Thank you.
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, we have somebody that asked about how do you reach Mr. Brown. And I want to say that this is how it shows up on StreamYard. If you comment and you don't give the app permission to list your name, I can't see it. Now I can see it when I go back into Facebook, but I'm streaming on 8 different platforms. So in order to see it, I have to go through each individual one. So I want to go ahead and bring Mr. Brown back up to tell people how to reach him. Because somebody asked, how do we reach Mr. Brown? I think he's in. There he is.
Yes, I forgot to mention that myself. But you can reach me at KT_Brown 077. That's my Instagram. You can also reach out to me on Facebook. I have both my personal and my business. Just type KT Brown, I should pop up. uh, my my personal page, it'll be me and my wife. You'll see my wife holding me. Um, and then if you go on my business page, you'll see my character Moses as the profile picture. Also, I am on TikTok. It won't say KT Brown. It'll actually be the company that me and my wife are starting called Lions Footprints Entertainment. That will be my I'm sorry, my TikTok. I also started my Lions Footprints Entertainment page on Instagram. Is just starting. I haven't really posted much on that one yet. Also, I have my website, ktbrown.info. I will make updates on new material. I will also I'm soon to launch an online store once my 2 books are published. My 2 new two new books will be published. I'm sorry, which is part 2, The Throne, and then the character description book. So once I have all 3 books, I will start launching my bookstore on my website as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Brown, for getting back
And
on and okay, go
hey,
ahead.
one more thing. I forgot to give a big shout out to my artist. He is a major part of this work as well. Namdi Peters in Wasaki. He's Nigerian. I hope I didn't jack his name up, but I definitely want to give him a huge shout out. He's the heart of this project as well. Without him, that cover would have been totally different. So I definitely had to give him a huge shout out.
Awesome. Yes, sir. Yeah, I definitely believe in that when you have somebody, good that comes through and makes things come to, ahead and come to fruition. You definitely want to make sure you commend them and let them know that you truly appreciate them. So that way, not only do others, it gives that, shout out to others to reach out to them if they're needing that kind of service, or, just let them know you truly appreciate them. Thank you so much, Mr. Kenneth. All right, you guys, I do apologize. Sometimes this system, and it's a little bit in my head too. So anyway, thank you so much, Mr. Brown. All right, these are the 4 ones that we're looking to have them to come on and accept their award. We got Mr. Angela Thomas Smith for anthology. We have Miss Ashley Mack for a poetry book. And so I want to show these just in case I don't get an opportunity to have them on, because I do understand, because we have so many different time zones. And they can't get on for whatever reason. But we got Miss Kayla King Scott. We hope to have them on next week. And last and definitely not least, Miss Shamika Livingston. I have the opportunity to work with her as well. All these amazing people. Like I said, when you start getting into that world starts getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So, and I definitely live in that world. So, let's see. Don't forget that we do shout outs right here on the show. So if you're a business and you're looking to get a shout out, we do shout out. And let's see, tomorrow morning I will be traveling, going to San Antonio for an award event. I will be one of the one of the honorees for that particular award. As good as this feels, giving out these rewards, something we really, really need to, as much when people give and give and give, no matter how, grateful they are to do so, when you give back to them, you sow back into them. That makes it makes all the difference in the world. So I will be traveling. Please keep me uplifted in prayer. And I think that is it all I have for y'all tonight. I want to thank you so much for joining us for the It's in the Book show. We are going to be soon rolling out things for the next year event. With all the things I've learned with this, I definitely got to start really, really early, actually, with the planning process and getting the word out there. So since we had the first year and we have the second year, next year is going to be the third year. I want to say we are officially an annual event. You can say, well, the first annual one, but just the first one. So you're not really annual yet. Then when you step back in, it's not just a fluke or you decide that, oh, I can't do this anymore. You do it the second time when you want to do it again. It's like, okay, now we got some things going on. So we are officially an annual event. And so look forward to it every single year. Authors, if you're out there, illustrators, if you're out there, editors, formatters, all the people, bookstores, other bookstores, I'm not big on no competition. I want to award bookstores as well. So, it's about the community. It's about the Black community, those who's trying to build up, the community, because we're about celebrating Black literature, because Black literature falls back on our community and how community sees one another and how they see each other a part of this world, whether it's negative, positive, or different, or whatever the situation being. So, this is what we do. So thank you so much, you guys, for getting on with us. I look forward to speaking to the last 4 we have, and I look forward to traveling and seeing all the wonderful things y'all have going on. All right. And I want to thank y'all so much. Y'all have a very, very blessed day. We're going to close this thing on down.